Excuse me while I take my glasses off so I can read. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica and you are at the Lopsided Crafter. Grab yourself something to drink, sit back for a spell, and let's talk about all of our yarny goodness and creations. Hi and welcome. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Erica. I am the Lopsided Crafter. Knit designer, crochet designer, vlogger, indie yarn dyer, and I just realized I forgot my sweet tea. So it's gonna have to be a quick one because it's hot. Happy Pride Month to everybody who celebrates. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic month. I know I am. So I have been super busy, as usual, with the yarn dyeing. The vendor event is quickly approaching. For those of you that are in the Charlotte area, it will be August 12th and 13th, I think. Let me look at my calendar. Yes, August 12th and 13th. It's a Friday and a Saturday. Up in the northern Charlotte, almost Concord area. 2-day event. Lots and lots of fiber related vendors will be there, from spinners to yarn dyers, bag makers, all kinds of stuff. So if you're in the area, we would love for you to stop by. I would love to meet everybody in person. So what have I been up to other than that? Wow. Been very busy getting the website going. I got a little bit more gray because of that. What else? I will be participating in a blog hop the month of July, that is hosted by Claire of Eclair Makery. As soon as I get the information as far as links and that sort of thing, I will post it below. So it may not be below as you watch this video, but it will be there as soon as I get it. You're going to have 30 days. Is it 30 days? Let's look at that calendar again. 31 days of patterns. You are also going to have the opportunity to purchase a PDF with all 31 patterns in it for $19.99, which is a fantastic price. But yes, so what did the theme behind the blog hop, I don't know if I even mentioned that, is Christmas in July, home decor. So anything Christmassy, home decor related. And the idea behind it is you go ahead and you start making your projects now so that you're not rushed in the month of December. If you want to make something decorative or whatever. I know lots of people actually start decorating like the day after Thanksgiving. So what I designed is called a stocking. This is called the retro stocking, and I just named it that because that is the name of the yarn. It does have front post and back post double crochets. You have your toe. You actually have heel shaping. So if you were ever wanting to know how to crochet a sock, this would kind of give you the idea of how you have to do it. This pattern right now is on my blog. I will link that below. So yeah, that is one thing that I have done this month. What else? Well, I've got some acquisitions. So I am in the process of designing a crochet sweater, and it's in fingering weight, and it's kind of like, it's not necessarily in timeout because it's been bad. It's just in timeout because it's not really going the way I want it to go. But in order to do said crochet sweater, I purchased one of the new furl. Well, this isn't new, but I purchased a furls hook. This is a C. But if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this because they had a new release not too long ago. You got this free little wristlet to go with it, with this quote from Jim Morrison. Give me songs to sing and emerald greens of green, and I'll give you love unfolding. I'm reading it backwards on the screen. I don't know if it shows right for you guys, but usually I could read that. Anyway, whatever. They had a release of some emerald green Odyssey hooks, and you know, if you have been following me, you know that green is my absolute favorite color. Would you look at these hooks? Oh my goodness. I love them. They are so pretty. So I got the E, the F, and the D. EDF. DFE. Oh my goodness. So this is just the ones that I have in my hand right now that are in my little bag. I've got some more in the house. I think I've got one of every size. At least the sizes that I typically use. I think the largest one I have is an L. So that's that. Last time I mentioned, if you guys hear noise in the background, I'm sorry. I have boys. They're working on their vehicles. That's all I can say. Last time I mentioned that I started the V-back tee. This is a knitted project with my friends on the membership, and one of my friends, Melissa, and I, hi Melissa, we're doing it together. And then a few others, and I think they're done already. But anyway, this is what I've got done so far. I am using, so this is actually the back of the tee. I mean, you could probably wear it, this in the front if you wanted to. But I believe that it's going to go down too far for my liking. So anyway, so I'm actually using my mini skeins that I got in my advent calendar last year from Lori of Arkansas Yarn Company. So I am actually fading the different colors into this. So this is actually two different gray and pink skeins. And actually, I think it's looking pretty darn good. I've got them both connected here. So let's Let's dig into our magical bag of yarn. Here we go. So this is one of them, and this is the other. So this one has, you know, lots of pink, and this just has like little pink specks in it. So I think it's fading quite nicely. From there, I will probably use this color maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to fade them all so that they're cohesive looking and it doesn't look choppy. Because if it looks choppy and I didn't want it to be choppy, like it wasn't intentionally choppy, I'm not going to wear it. I'm not going to wear it. So I'm not going to waste my time. But I do need to get working on that. Yeah. So what else have I been working on? Really nothing. No socks. Can y'all believe it? Not one sock. I have all my yarn set up and out for the socks, but I've just been so busy with the business side of things, you know, as far as the yarn dyeing and the pattern designing, that I haven't knit any socks at all. I still, and I'm being somewhat nonchalantly being held responsible for my swatch. You know who you are. I've got like 3 or 4 more rows. So if you've never seen a swatch like this before, this is actually a swatch that you would do for gauge of a project that is in the round. That's why there's all this back here. So this would give you a true gauge for your stitches and rows for a round project. Even though you're knitting it flat, it's because you're pulling this yarn behind. I am taking the Perfect Fit sock class by Natalie, also known as Nitty Natty. And one of the things that we need to do in the class is make a swatch. And we do that in order to make our socks fit us perfectly. Hence the name, Perfect Fit Socks. I will link the information for that below. The class right now is mid-session, so I know she's not taking any new sign-ups at the moment, but I know she will be probably soon. So I will go ahead and at least put the link down and below. You can get on the waiting list to get more information and that kind of thing. As I'm talking about Natalie, most of you know that I am in the Love and Stitches membership. It's a 4-quarter membership, so it's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and so on. The 3rd quarter membership is opening to new members on July 5th. So I will put that down below as well. We have lots of fun in the membership. We have Zooms. There's a Zoom just about every day, all day. And you get on there and you just knit and chat and, you know, or escape. We have book club. We have knit-alongs. There's interviews, all kinds of things. In fact, the quarter that we're in right now, There was a knit along for a crochet garment, and there was also a knit along for brioche. So there was an interview within the membership with Leslie Ann Robinson and, drum roll, Stephen West. Yeah, I'll put the information below. Like I said, lots of fun things go on in this membership. Natalie does a fantastic job. I think there are like 430 or 40 of us right now. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So yeah. I feel like I'm like out of sorts. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. So now on to the design dilemma. So this is the beginnings of my crochet sweater that I said was in timeout. This is more or less just a practice. Yeah, sure is. A practice piece because this is a one-of-a-kind yarn that I dyed. And so I really won't have enough to do the rest of it. But it does fit. And it is in fingering weight. And look how nice that rib looks. Yeah. So. Picture. Okay. So, anywho, this is the beginnings of my crochet sweater. I'm contemplating color work or just a straight sweater if I want to completely change the neck up. You know, I'm still early stages of this. So there's that. Then I was working on this beautiful, and I say it's beautiful because, you know, I'm kind of partial, but anyway, I was working on this shawl design. And it's got this, let me put my arm right here so you can see it. This beautiful lace pattern here in the middle. But I did block it after I did the lace. But what is happening, and I don't like this, so my OCD will not allow me to continue. I will have to rework the design to make this not happen. And I'm almost positive, I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive that it's the lace that's causing this. But it's starting to get that hump at the top. So when you first cast on your shawl, everything is straight across. And it looks fantastic. But the more more length that you put onto it, the more the center wants to pull because it started out with stitches here at the top and that don't have any yarn over increases there. See, so you have your yarn over increases here, your eyelets. Well, there's no eyelets here, which is a design technique called the garter tab. But the further you get into your shawl with a certain type of design, it actually makes it pull up. So, you know, I could actually turn that into a triangle, which that is not what I'm going for. So this is design dilemma number 1. I will not continue with this. So this will be turned into some other type of shawl. I really like what I had going here. but I can't continue with that bump. I know personally for myself, if I see a pattern online that has that bump in it, I will not buy the pattern. So if I won't buy the pattern, I am not going to design it the same way. Okay. So then I thought, well, let's just try something new. So I'm swatching in the round, playing around with some things here, and I think I have figured out what I'm going to do, and it's not going to be in the round. It may not be in the round. I may continue with this and just leave it, and I'm using the same color yarns, but I'm also using my minis. So I've got the Lori's Favorite Pink, Orange Crush, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I'll link them below. I'm using all of my bright neon minis with my, I haven't named this yet. This is, sorry for shaking the camera. This is what it is, looks like hanged up. I haven't named it yet. I'm thinking about naming it Lady Bits. I don't know. Got any name suggestions? Anyway, moving on. And again, if you can hear the noise in the background, I'm sorry. It sounds like the air compressor is running now. This is what I have got so far. And no, it is not brioche. For all of you that are wondering, it is not. It looks awfully darn close to it, but it is not brioche. So, this I'm doing a cowl. I started holding 2 strands double, a fingering weight, and I'm using a US number 6, was that 4mm? Excuse me while I take my glasses off so I can read. Y'all, seriously. Yes, a US 6, 4mm. Yeah, hold the phone. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh. I'm holding it double. Hold the phone. Okay. So, little unknown fact, because you guys were like on hold. That was not only the second time, but it was the third time before I even got to hit record again. But they brought me my sweet tea. Can't complain about that. Anyway, so back to this. I'm holding it double. It is fingering weight, US 6, 4mm. I think I'm going to swatch it not double, because essentially, meaning just 1 strand of each color, because essentially with it being held double, you're essentially doing, like, it's hard to explain, but you're essentially doing like 4 strands 4 strands per row, if you will. It is similar to the brioche stitch, meaning that when you work it in the round, you are essentially doing it in the round. But if you're doing this flat, it is exactly like the brioche stitch, where you're working 2 rows on the right side, and then you turn it and do 2 rows on the wrong side. So, but this is not brioche. Again, so I don't know what I want to do. I know this is a super stretchy fabric, and I think it's beautiful the way it's turning out. This is a reversible stitch, so it looks different on the inside than it does on the outside. Now, with this white yarn being, you know, having little pink specks in it, there's some areas that it actually looks like I messed up, but like right here, and right here. But that's just the nature of the other yarn, which, you know, I kind of like. Again, I don't know if I should leave it double, because I think even with our cold months, that the double would still be too thick. So what do you think? What would you do? It has been extremely hot here, like I said earlier. Thankfully today we've only been in the mid to high 80s, which is a breath of fresh air considering the way it's been. I know if you watch Carrie, the Happy Crafty Homemaker, she mentioned that we have been having some very nasty storms. And yeah, I mean, they're like, some of them aren't even in the forecast. It's like, hello, I'm here. I'm going to rain, and then I'm going to make it even hotter than it was before. So, yeah. So I really don't have much more than that. I feel like I'm not getting anything accomplished. Which, I mean, like I said, I know I've been super busy with the yarn, and then I have the subscriptions for the Stephen King yarn, and then just the regular mystery yarn, which those aren't necessarily boxes. They're just the mystery yarn. So it's no extras or anything like that. The Stephen King is inspired by a book cover, movie cover, movie scene each month, and then the mystery yarn is just like whatever I want to do. Not everybody, okay, everybody in the Stephen King club will get the same die lot, if you will. You have the choice between fingering, DK. Worsted weight is kind of on back order at the moment. Now the mystery yarn, I don't even know where I was going with this because I was interrupted by my children again. Oh, okay. So the Stephen King yarn will be all the same die lot because it's based on a certain thing. And that is a subscription that you can sign up for, that it's automatically billed to you, or you have the option of month to month. That's for the Stephen King only. Now, your regular mystery yarn is going to be whatever I want to send you. And that's fingering and or DK as well. You can also get more than one skein. Completely up to you. I still don't know where I was going. My brain, y'all, it is almost 6 o'clock in the evening, and my brain, pretty much shuts down after 3 o'clock. It happens when you have ADHD and you have grown men kids that keep coming in and mom this, mom that. Let me get me a drink of sweet tea. Okay, now I'm just really being goofy. And there's no sense in being goofy. Y'all, it's hot. So, did you hear that? I think that was another vehicle that just pulled in. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's right there. That is going to be cut. So, anyway, I think that's about all I've got for you today. And if this is choppy, I am so sorry. With the boys walking in and out, which I could be out here all dab blasted day, and they not come out one time. And as soon as I hit this little record button right here on this iPad, it's like, hey. Like, anyway. So if everything is choppy, and there's the motorcycle again. If everything is choppy and makes no sense at all, I am absolutely sorry, because I lost my train of thought I don't know how many times in this video. So maybe next time I'll have some socks for you. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys. Until next time. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, happy looming. Let's get through these summer months. Happy Pride Month. Goodbye.